Thank you for tuning in to another JD channel video, in which today I'm going to go over one of the visitors that you randomly see appear on your island and basically what to do when he arrives. So sit back, relax, and check out the gameplay. So in today's video I'm on a different profile just because I've already encountered this character before in my other two. So who we're talking about today is the duck known as Gulliver, or I don't know, goose or whatever he is. Pretty much I think he's a duck because he looks like Donald. But anyway, there's two variations of Gulliver. There is Gullivarr, the sailor looking one, which if you help him 30 times, which is the only real reason I decided to help him, you get a DIY for a golden shovel, and that lasts a lot longer than your standard ones, or especially the flimsy one. If you help Gullivarr, which is a pirate variant of that duck, he's dressed up like a pirate. He's always disoriented when you find him, but you always have to help him find one thing so he can leave your island. So let's start the game and let's go on in. Alright, so we're starting. Let's see here, it's gonna take a second. I time traveled back so I can encounter Gulliver, and I'll show you what to do and I'll basically interact with him. Right now I'm using a newer recording capture card. Today it actually seems like it's working well. Before it was kind of flickering on the TV, but it looks good now. So at least now I can hear the sound before I had to kind of listen to it later. Alright, so Isabel's talking. So you can talk his telephone poop. She has no news to share as always. Now let's go find Gulliver. So Gulliver is one of those weird characters that you'll just find him washed up on the beach. Pretty much he portrays himself like a drunk, like he fell off the boat or something, but let's go get him. Yeah, small house. Other thing I noticed is whenever I'm looking for items, say out of a tree, always hold the net in case a wasp's nest comes out. Let's see. Oh good, nothing came out of that. Let's see if this one has a wasp nest. Okay, nothing came out. Usually you'd have the wasp nest come out. The nice part is if you have your net ready, you just swing right after, and you usually can catch the wasps instead of them stinging you. Now, Gulliver and Gullivarr appear on your beach, and they just appear randomly. So right now you gotta go find them, see where they are. There's B, my dog. Ooh, so many things. And I'll explain what to do right when we find Gulliver. Oh, see, and there's the drunk. So let's try to babble. You have to wake him up. Basically, you just have to keep trying to talk to him. So you keep hitting the A button over and over just to wake him up. Come on, Gulliver. Come on, Gulliver. See, it takes forever to wake him up. Sometimes it's easier. He always says sailor jarble, which is pretty funny. And then right when he says he'll wake up. Let's see. He already tipped on my ass. Nobody tips on me. See, he introduces himself. He's a seagull, sorry. Was I the one who kept nudging right now? Yes, I was. So just listen to him banter and banter for so long. See, and with Gulliver, he uses his communicator to try to basically talk to his shipmates on the boat to rescue them. Now, with Gulliver, you have to find 5 parts, which I'll show you. See, now he freaks out, he's like, oh, my communicator is broken. So, you have to find 5 communicator parts. Basically, he'll ask you, can you help him find it? Talks about nautical parts. Do I want to? Sure I will. And the reason is because he gives you a trinket every time you help him, but after the 30th time you help him, he gives you a golden shovel DIY, which is going to be very useful, and you could sell it, you could use it, but I would use it because shovels break very easy, but the golden one lasts long. And the way you find the parts, they're buried in the sand, so you have to basically dig 5 times. And I'll show you what they look like. It's pretty much like you're digging clams. Sometimes you'll dig up clams, but most of the time you'll dig up the parts. Alright, come on, Gulliver, stop talking. Now you get out your trusty shovel. Let's go find those parts. See, I'm in summer, so I have summer shovel. I picked these up too, so I can sell those later. It's got to be one at least. You're gonna notice it just like the manila clams, it'll just kind of spit out water. So, there's one on this beach. So the parts are all scattered on your beaches, so basically you have, what, I think 4 places you can have beaches on your island in most cases. So you can basically dig up and find them. There's harm, I'm not interacting with harm because harm's boring. See, like this. You see here there's water coming out. I'll let it spit out again. See, dig there. There's a communicator part. You have to find 5 of these and give them to Gulliver, and they'll give you a gift. I'll show you basically I'll time travel to the next day right after I find the parts to show you the gift he gets. You might go through a couple of shovels, but after 30 times of helping him, which he comes sporadically, there's no schedule, you get that golden DIY. I see it. What's new? Ooh, it upscales. I don't think so. Actually, this chapter makes it better. Alright, I found 2. Need to find 5. Once I finally talk to him, usually I get it to a sign so I can do it 10 times so I can time travel over and over just to get him to come around, and I finally get that golden DIY. Is that? No, that wasn't one. Oh, I keep forgetting how benches. Scale word on the TV now. Let's try not to rot, because it doesn't like that apparently. Let's see. You have several places where you'd have beaches, but you'll find 5 of those. Sometimes you'll dig up a manila clam, but generally it'll be the parts. Once you find them, give them to Gulliver, and then you wait the next day and get a prize. After 30 of those, which you have to help Gullivarr, if you help him, doesn't count towards that golden shovel DIY, which sucks. Because I was helping Gullivarr, and I kept getting pirate stuff, and I found out I wasn't going to get that golden DIY after all. Sucks. So I had to wait for Donald-looking Gulliver, and I was able to get golden DIY. You have to basically look at all your beaches to go find it. There's Gulliver. You guys there, where'd you find my parts yet? Let's fast forward this. Alright, once you find all the 5 communicator parts, you can go back to Gulliver, and then the lazy seagull will just ask, did you find him yet? Pretty much he didn't even try, so well, I found him. Let's see what happens. He says still searching. Really? See, he's so drunk he just says they can make his gator parts to find him. Let's see. So now look, right after I give him, he's all Jesse as a star. He's like, wow. What? And enjoy his banter to the crew. And again. He always ends up here. I mean, you'll see him probably maybe once a month, or sometimes twice a month. You time travel, you can go the same day. Whole point is you help him 30 times, you get that golden DIY. It's worth it. It just takes forever to help him find the parts and it's annoying. After that, you don't have to do that. Just kidding. I mean, if you want, you get stuff. But here, let's show what gift he gives, which he wants to give. So, be amazed. Alright, so let's go to the next day. Oh, I guess I got points. No, not that. I've had those points. Let's see. You also get badges for Gulliver. First time you help him, where is it? Let's see. First time 1, then 10, and then 30. 30 is where you get the golden shovel. Helping Gullivarr will count towards those points, but Gulliver is the one that you want, just so at least you get that, whatchamacallit, the golden DIY. Let's try to pop this golden page. See what I got. And then after this, we'll go to the next day. Alright, so now it's the next day, and after listening to Isabel, you can go outside, and when you come to the mailbox, let's see. Come on. You'll see all of a sudden you have a item. Let's see what's in there. Alright, we got a present from Gulliver. So every time you help him, you'll get a present. The 30th time you're going to see a thing that says something about a golden DIY that you receive. I have it on my other profile, but we'll show that in a second. See what we got this time. It always gives you something random, like either something irrelevant or something cool. Let's see what we got. Oh, Tower of Pisa. Watch. Nice. That way. Go to the house, put that in the storage, and then we're going to go to the other profile and I'll show you what the letter looks like and the golden DIY you get. Alright, so I'm in my profile. I'm waiting for it to load. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So, once you help Gulliver 30 times, you go to your mailbox. See, basically after 30 times it'll give you a reserved crazy man golden shovel DIY, which is very, very useful. And then under your DIYs, let's see. So now instead of breaking your shovel every maybe, what, I think 30-40 times, this will help a lot more. And see, you got the golden shovel. Basically use one piece of gold and a regular shovel, so you should already have the flimsy shovel and the regular shovel. Then you add gold and you get the golden shovel, and it lasts a lot longer. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and consider subscribing, and thank you for tuning in to another JD channel video.